Do you struggle to organize a photo shoot? Are you always missing important details or struggling to keep your team on the same page? Or even if it's just you, are you struggling to keep up with the to-dos of a photo shoot? I've got something that's about to change your production game forever. I'm Paige Ray. I am a commercial photographer and videographer here in Los Angeles. I've been doing this for about 10 years and I've worked with a couple hundred clients. Behind the scenes, I use a very detailed and comprehensive photo shoot production planner. I want to give you guys something that is really informed by my expertise, that is easy to use, that will be the biggest game changer for anything that you do, any creative project that you run. This production planner tool takes you from conceptualizing a photo shoot, talking to your client, building out all the details, to final delivery, archiving, and storage. And it ensures that nothing falls through the cracks. So what's in my production planner tool? First, we start with pre-production. It is a client questionnaire that captures every single detail of what you could possibly need to know from your clients in order to plan a photo shoot. There's a timeline planning template that keeps you on schedule and makes sure that on your back end, you're not experiencing scope creep. There's a comprehensive shot list builder. So if you always feel like you're struggling to make sure that you're getting all of the shots that you need in your photo shoot, this is going to make sure all of your bases are covered. There's a pre-shoot management tool for all of your team contacts. And there's an easy production timeline planner. This has every single step of how to organize your photo shoot and how to get it in the hands of your client so that everybody's on the same page, including your team. Everything that you need to give to everybody to make sure nothing falls through the cracks and everybody shows up where they're supposed to on time on the day of the shoot with everything that they need in order to get the job done without going overtime. My shoots don't run long, because if they run long, that costs me money. Now, there are absolutely situations where sometimes clients want to add something to the shot list on the day of, they want to capture extra of something, and then that's when we start going over time. They know ahead of time that if we are going outside of the schedule, I'm going to have a conversation with them before the end of their scheduled shoot time so that I can say, do you want to rearrange our priorities right now, or do you want to add time in order to get everything done, and that would cost you XYZ. And this production planner tool is how I keep my whole set running smoothly and on time. And then of course there's production day management. You've got to know what needs to happen when. When are you loading in? When are you loading out? What are you cleaning up? What are you bringing with you? There's an entire equipment checklist. There's an order that things need to happen. When do people need to set the props up, set the lighting up, get the models into hair and makeup? How does all of that stack throughout the day? I've got that workflow for you and all the details in a shoot day sequence guide. And I have a little shot tracking system so that you can keep track of the shots that you're getting as you're getting them. And of course, the post-production. This phase of a project for a lot of photographers feels like things fall off in this area because it's really easy to get lost in the overwhelm of it. So I have got a step-by-step workflow for your post-production, and I literally say, drive home, upload the files. The reason I get so detailed in that is because between wrapping my set and loading out and uploading the raw files so I can start culling them, between those two things, I go straight from set to home. I do not stop. I do not take any breaks. I have heard horror stories from creatives who would be working on a project. They would stop for a bite to eat before they went home to back up the files, and somebody breaks into their car, everything's gone. I don't take any chances. So I literally put the tiniest details in there. And then of course, when you cull, when you do proofs, when you do selects, when you do edits, when you do archives, when you do exports, when you do uploads, when you do galleries, I've got all of those details in there too so that nothing is falling through the cracks here. You are covered on all of your bases. So if you are new to photography and you don't really know how to organize things, or if you've been doing photography for years and you cannot figure out why things seem to fall through the cracks time and time again, this is what you want to have in hand to fix all of those problems. This planner will save you hours of prep time. It will prevent costly mistakes. It will improve client communication, and it will streamline your workflow. Now, I can make continuous updates to this planner because it is in Notion. So drop a comment below with what your biggest challenge is to organizing a photo shoot. I would love to help, and I am happy to add it to the planner if you ask for it. And it is all for free, just because I like you and I really appreciate you being here. So if you like my photo shoot production planner tool, please subscribe, follow, like, give this video all the love that I could possibly even dream of. I'm still new here on YouTube and I'm trying to grow, so I appreciate any sort of help along the way. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on getting on camera and organizing your shoot behind the camera. Thanks for being here.